spiritual realm, and I'm blessed and I ain't mad at you. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something else you need to learn about Satan's intensity to disposition you and to disposition you and cause you to dispossess the curse or the blessing, and that is this. Listen, the greater and more weighty you become in the spiritual realm by perceiving your assignment, understanding your assignment, acquiescing to your assignment, begin to put certain disciplines in your place to facilitate your assignment. The greater you become in the spiritual realm, the more significant you become to God in the spiritual realm, the smaller doors it takes for Satan to get in and do great harm. Oh my God. Why? Because when you become effective, he watches you every day to look for one slip up. And when you open one little bitty door, one little bitty word door, one little bitty thought door that come out of your mouth, one little bitty action door, when you open one little bitty door, elephants rushing and you get to work the next day, how in the world all this hell breaking loose up in here, one little word, and you had a tribe of elephants run up in, before you can close that door, a whole herd of elephants that run up in your life. Why? Because the more weightier you become in the spiritual realm, the more the enemy begins to intensify his tactics and his attack and try to cram into every open space in the hours permitted that which he can to bring distraction and destruction. That's why the Lord told you don't go to bed with a problem. Oh, no. That's why he told you don't let the sun go down upon your wrath. That's why he told you to always, he said in Luke 18:1, men ought to always pray. Why? Because he said, I've got to get you to close this before the devil traps you, before the devil sends up might, before the devil becomes a strategist and begins to manipulate you through this one place you open yourself up. So you ought to always pray. He says, don't go to bed with nothing on you. Forgive very quickly. Acts 24:16, offend. Don't offend God. Don't offend men. Don't hold nothing. Don't harbor nothing. Don't focus on nothing other than God's will concerning your life. Why? Because every hour, every minute, every second you give to the enemy with your mind stuck in those places, you are opening doors for the perpetuation of the curse. Harboring ill feelings toward other people is an open door. Hoping they fall, hoping they fail, wishing they miss it, all this other kind of stuff. God's going to get them back for what they did. Close it. Because the more weighty you become in the spiritual realm, the less significant of a door that needs to be open to do great harm to you. You see, this is why the Lord told us to walk circumspectly. Let me show you what walking circumspectly. I got a habit. Every time I know there are people assigned to lock the doors, I can't help it. Every time I come through a hallway, I lock the doors. It's a habit of I know other people are assigned to it, but it's a habit of making sure doors are locked. That's what it means to walk circumspectly. Oh, now, you're watching every little thing you do, every little thing you say to make sure that it's not an open door. You're walking circumspectly. You're keeping your life in order with God's will as you perceive it. Why? Because you want no room in you for the curse to persist. Oh, there's a word here. You see this? And that's why people who are flippant, whatever come up, come out, that's why they always got problems. That's why people who are always harboring evil with people, holding grudges and unforgiveness, that's why things don't work out. Small doors can bring great hindrance and great distraction. You got to learn to walk circumspectly, and circumspect living means closing every door and giving the enemy no room for operation, no platform to exercise his will in your life. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I'm going to say a word. I'm not going to take it back. Perfection. Perfection. Complete maturity. We're not talking about elitism. We're not talking about the perfection that's so-called elitism, like the Pharisees and Sadducees. We're talking about maturity, doing what you know, thinking what you know you should think, only saying what you know you should say. My God, and if it ain't your business, then you close your mouth. Why? Because you don't want an open door for your own supplanting. The curse you desire for others is returned upon your own head, the word says. I hope they get exposed. Yeah, and you're going to in the process. Your deep self. All right. We cool? So Christ embodied all of our cursing and all of our vexation. Listen, believers, you shouldn't be vexed. You shouldn't be like getting up in the morning going, don't know what you're going to do with your life. Don't know what your day should consist of. Don't know what your focus should be. Frustrated about yesterday, dragging yesterday over into today. That's the curse, man. That's not the blessing. When you got the blessing on you, you get up every day looking for what you're going to do for God's glory. You get up every day, your joy is there. You don't have to come up and drum up joy. When you're walking in the blessed place, you wake up, the Holy Spirit is the first person speaking to you. The Holy Spirit. You know why? You know why? Because you've not done anything to grieve him. And so he greets you first thing in the morning and begins the conversation with first thing. So you're not done anything to grieve him. You've not allowed your life to remain positioned in a place that you know to be outside.
This is a season for the manifestation of the sons of God. For a copy of today's message, please visit us online at www.centerformanifestation.com or give us a toll-free call at 888-LEVEL-77 or on our local lines at 813-241-6919. This month's featured series is Poverty, Black Magic, Homosexuality, and Generational Curses. These are all different kind of curses that Dr. Marty Jones will expound upon in this series, Breaking Curses. Order your copies today while supplies last. Available on DVD and CD, and visit us on the web at www.centerformanifestation.com. If you're looking for prayer, please call us at 813-241-6919. We have people standing by that are willing to pray with you no matter what your circumstances are. If you're looking for a church home, please visit us on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. or on Monday nights at 7 p.m. as Dr. Mark T. Jones usher in the presence of the Lord. Tune in next week, same time, same station. Be blessed and manifest.